Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there. That's right. Welcome back to our final Joker episode. Well, for this one, on We Are the Night, the Batman podcast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, she who also's madness cannot be contained. It is.
You know it, Lilith Hellfire.
So yes, we are going to talk the final issue of that Joker series, which only came out just a few years ago.
Wild stuff, man.
I know, and again, we're going to get to it, but it's like, why would you release this?
Phil, have you even played the Joker Nugget drop one time this whole time? I don't think
I don't know.
You're slipping, bud.
I know. I'm an old man. That's true. So. That's right, kids.
Well, he's roofied everybody, so this in this episode, so this is perfect. Hey, stop!
Get off of it.
Flappy hyenas are at it again at Lil's house.
Yeah, seriously.
Where's the Joker nuggets?
There we go. Oh my god. That's what this series needed. It needed an episode or an issue where like Joker tries to open like his own McDonald's
big belly
or something.
Well, not a big bird. You know, the other.
Yeah, some kind of fast food. Yeah.
Where's the Joker nuggets?
I mean, him and Lex did, have that little foray. So, wasn't perfect.
I mean, we did Joker fish already. Can you imagine just like in the back, there's a bunch of chickens
Joker
walking
fish fillet.
No, well, that, oh my god, that, but
Venom, Joker Venom is the milkshake. Ooh.
You see a bunch of chickens walking around with Joker faces.
Oh no, that's not good for
Where's
anybody.
the Joker nuggets?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I wanted any Joker shakes.
Exactly. Joker Venom, no thank you. We saw what it did to Harley and Punchline, so.
Yeah.
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so.
Exactly.
Talk about your radioactive DNA. Hey, I mean, God, all this.
Speaking of which,
whoa!
Hopefully, you guys pre-ordered your McFarlane, Joker, and Punchline figurines. It's gonna sell out pretty quick.
Because Lilith did. And she has such a weird way to flex, kids. She texted me yesterday. She goes, hint if you want to get me something, and it's like, psych, I already pre-ordered it.
Yeah, that's the problem with everybody. I was just like, bro, just gift cards. Don't even worry about it. Not till that's in. I already have it. So.
Well, that's the thing. When anytime like your birthday and Christmas are pretty close. I'm looking and I'm just like, yeah, this would be a cool thing, but I'm like, I don't know if she has it already or not.
Yeah, it's always best to ask. Does Lilith do you have this?
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm gonna show you guys. I mean, Punchline looks fun, but like Joker looks deranged, so I don't know. Hopefully it looks better in person.
Where's the Joker nuggets?
Oh my.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like I love Punchline, but Joker looks like just absolutely not the best.
I don't know. There's something about that. You know what I think it is? I don't think the face is long enough.
Yeah. It's like they were going for a blend of Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger or something. Oh, somebody asked me who would I want to play Punchline, and I'm like, I don't even know. I don't know any of the young kids anymore.
Uh-oh, she's getting old. She's getting old.
Yeah. Like, even the kids that are Riverdale, they're like 40 now, so. It's like, no. That show's on forever. That's why they're 40 now, but.
Oh, my Lord. I mean,
We were talking about Joker, so I thought I'd bring it up.
Oh God, I was gonna say in that new Joker movie. I mean, we're not gonna have a surprise appearance by like Punchline or something played by Katy Perry or something, are we?
You shut your filthy mouth.
This is a musical. I mean, it's.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Dove Cameron, but she's kind of old too. She's like 28.
I mean, do you ever think
Bailey Madison? That's who I want to play Punchline.
I'm not familiar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think
she's everywhere right now.
Unless I see the
singer too.
Unless I see a picture. Of
she's in. She was in. Well, yeah, she was in. She's the lead in their Pretty Little Liars Original Sin, but she also sings and stuff. She's like she was in the bridge to Terabithia. You're probably too old for that too. Joey King would probably be another good choice too.
Oh, okay, I know Joey King. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody else that I like is a little too long in the tooth for Hollywood, so I would even go with Catherine Newton, but she's blonde. So
we got wigs and hair.
A lot of blondes don't look good with dark hair, though.
Oh yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Anyway. I know she's too old, but what about Alexandria Daddario?
She's never too old for anything. Not yet, anyway.
or just to throw Sydney Sweeney on the list, because I see her on the list for everything these days.
No more Sydney Sweeney until I get my Julia Carpenter movie. No more Julius. No more Sweeney. No more Sweeney. Sorry.
All right.
Not produced by Sony.
Oh, true.
Let me reiterate that.
Yes. Lilith needs her Sydney Sweeney, Julia Carpenter MCU movie.
Exactly.
You ever think
Although the suit didn't look bad, what little we saw, to be honest.
No, the look was
it's just a terrible mishmash of stories.
Yeah,
trying to shove Uncle Ben in it. It was so bad.
Yes, no.
Why? Why Sony?
For a movie, especially a Sony movie, that suit was very comic accurate.
They should have done the Mayday movie. Honestly, that has way more source material that's cohesive.
There's some. May. I don't know why May still doesn't even have her own book, because that fan base is very loyal,
vocal. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Got her to 100 issues of her first ongoing, and then there was like a second ongoing. That one for how long?
Yeah.
Again, Love.
Sony, get your head out of your butt. Come on.
Buddy. Again, Love. A female character got over 100 issues of her own solo title.
Back in the day, that was a feat.
Mm-hmm. Like late 90s.
That wasn't like Storm or Jean or
Yeah.
And let's be real, even Sue Storm couldn't pull that off. So.
All right, so should we get to this issue?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, we only have one. All right, kids. So
yeah, I was like, it's a singular issue, so I was like, we can putz around today.
Exactly. All right, the Joker number 10 from August 2019. August 2019. Oh, again, I guess it was sitting on a shelf for decades or something. I'm like, okay.
I know why.
Oh my. 99 and 100% dead. I know. I love how they're like, this is such a great title. I'm like, is it though?
It's really not. You had all this time to rework it and you didn't change the name.
Still writer Martin Pasco, penciler Irv Novick, and editor Julia Schwartz. And that's the other credits they give. All right.
Interesting. Because the previous one was Elliot.
So, oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Irv was still the penciler, so.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting indeed. Something was afoot.
I wonder if they didn't want to credit too many people, so they'd have to pay like people's estates like money.
Yeah.
Which again, then why did you put it again? Then why did you put it out?
Who knows? DC's a mess.
I know.
Absolute mess.
I think they thought it was going to create more of a buzz, maybe, but I don't know. All right.
And I thought Denny wrote this one for some reason.
He
thought
wrote
I
a
read
few of them, but I guess not this
I
one.
mean, this one specifically. That's the only reason why I would think that they would have put it out around this time, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's some shenanigans going on here.
Well, I think it said there was well, they included it in the Joker the Bronze Age omnibus, so maybe just to fill space, maybe.
Probably. Well, let's not think too hard about it.
Because that's the only place you can get this issue, kids, either in a collection or on DC Infinite. That's it.
DC Finite.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you can't get this as a floppy anywhere. So, all right.
Boo.
Yeah, I know.
I need to complete the collection. What the fuck, DC?
Oh man, a little OCD is just kicking.
That's okay. I'll print it out. Don't worry about it. I got a laser printer.
And it will bind them herself.
Yeah, why not? It's easy, actually.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you only have to do one or two. I'm not talking like mass production here.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty easy.
I meant bind them into a collection. Very
oh God, my own personal trade.
Leather bound books. In Arkham Asylum, a doctor informs the Joker that he will be given a lobotomy to treat his mental illness.
Yeah, it's the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
This was written in the 70s, yeah.
Was he insane, or was he just a member of the Kennedy family they were trying to shut up?
Ooh. Oh, we definitely have to do something on the Kennedys for Salty and
Oh,
we can do it for the anniversary of JFK's death.
Okay. Okay. Fearful that this will leave him in a vegetative state, the Joker begins to plot his escape when he is visited by a supernatural being named Lucifer, who offers to help him in exchange for his soul. Okay, I have a question.
Mephisto, is that you? Did you sneak over to DC?
Why is Lucifer dressed like Elton John?
He's the Rocket Man, bro.
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.
I can't with this.
I was like,
they talk about how like it's not a hoax, it's not a dream, it's not an imaginary tale, but weirder than all three, and I'm just like, okay.
I know. And again, I mean, when we get to the end of this issue,
and why was there special thanks to Paul Cooperberg? I don't know.
Maybe throw out the idea for something. I don't know.
But also, he's reading that book, Dr. Faustus, so it's like, if you know, you know.
And again, it says so. It's like, and well, again, I mean, this ends on a cliffhanger. We don't get any resolution. Okay, here, let's get to the end of this, and we'll talk about everything that's left dangling. Hail.
I love how he's like, I'm having another psychotic delusion. Marvelous. They said it wasn't, though. They said it wasn't.
Later, as he's being prepped for the procedure, the Joker gains superhuman strength and escapes the operating room with his doctor, who is kidnapped in the process. I'm like, doesn't Joker always kind of have superhuman strength? Like that, mentally unhinged strength.
I like to think the Joker venom has a little bit of Bane venom in it too.
Well, that too, yeah. Cypher convinces Joker that he needs to kill the Justice League to avoid any obstacles, and he proceeds to fight Wonder Woman, Green Arrow, Black Canary, and the Flash within an inch of their lives. He then
that was Black Canary? Just trick him into listening, that's all.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I was saying if we ever need a break on Salty and Petty, we could do some Unlimited Justice, because we can pander the Ray with some Black Canary or Wonder Woman or something.
Rumpy Pumpy.
We know what our fans like.
Sex on the mind.
And of course, we can always add in extra.
Batman, my favorite character.
We really should do some Zatanna.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Where is my Zatanna and Black Canary book? Fishnets on fishnets. Come on.
That would sell well, I believe. He then reveals to his captive doctor that he has Aquaman, Green Lantern, and the Elongated Man on an operating table before proceeding to kill him.
Elongated Man. Oh, 1970s never change.
I heard that was Ray's name in college.
No, that was Sausage King.
Sausage.
Yes, I heard he had orgies in college.
It's fine having a sausage fest.
God.
Exciting times to be a pimp.
That's what happens when they have one issue, kids. The Joker tells his doctor's corpse that it's a pity he couldn't learn how he kidnapped the Justice League before he was murdered, because it involved the Joker's very own father.
Boo! Boo to this. This is why it didn't come out. Boo to this.
Because they were like, wait a minute. Again, 1976, they're like, wait, you're going to reveal the Joker's origin? I'm surprised.
Don't think so.
Surprised,
Don't think so.
Surprised Martin Pascal got left the office with his life.
Did he know? Has anybody seen this man?
True. I don't know. I don't know what this man's up to now. So I'm like, okay, so why didn't they just end it on the Catwoman stuff? Because it's like,
he died in 2020, May 11th, not too long after this issue came out, to be honest.
well, I was wondering, was he ill or something? Is that why maybe they released it? Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe.
But I'm just like, why release this when it ends on a cliffhanger? And you're not going to resolve it. I mean, at least with the Catwoman issue, it ended.
Yeah.
It wrapped up. It's like, okay, the Joker appears to kill the Justice League. And again, they've all made appearances since then. So it's like, we know he didn't kill the Justice League. So what happened?
And they said it wasn't a dream, a hallucination, a hoax, a delusion. So what the hell? Oh, maybe it's an alternate Earth timeline pocket universe.
Or you end the next issue with, well, the Joker's insane. So he didn't think it was an imaginary story, but it was.
Exactly. That's what it had to be. Or he did sell his soul to the devil, and the devil, he's in hell. Who knows? It's like that Twilight episode where the guy robs the bank, dies, and he like gets everything that he wants, but he's a criminal, and so he likes to gamble, and it's the thrill of being able to lose, but he keeps winning and winning, so it's just, and he finally figures it out. He's like, oh, what made you think you were in heaven, my good guy? So the Joker gets everything he wants. He kills everybody, and then there's nothing for him to do but be sane.
Oh yeah, is that why they didn't put this out? Because like in the next issue would it have been revealed? Oh yeah, Joker's in hell.
Honestly, I think that's kind of maybe what it's going for. That's why the guy Lucifer's dressed like that, like Mephisto at the disco.
I was waiting for the reveal. It's like, oh no, that's not it. That's not the devil. That's just another mental patient.
You know what? That could have possibly been the twist too. That would have been fun. Maybe a magic user giving Joker his wildest dreams. I don't know.
Where the Joker's just hallucinating and just killing random people.
I like him being in hell though, because hell is canon in DC. So.
Yeah. Oh, before Neuron even, we had Cypher.
Terrible name.
Oh my god. A devil dressed like Elton John. I want this now.
I need this on a TV show immediately. Max, do this one thing for me, please.
Remind me the next episode, or when we talk to Justin for the May episodes. Yeah, kid, you're gonna be getting Justin every episode next month except for one. Yeah, we have to tell him, be like, if you have not read this, you have to read this.
It's gonna be a party.
Well, I guess it could have been worse. The devil could have been dressed like Billy Joel.
The Piano Man.
Oh my god, did you see people were up in arms because they did like his 100th appearance at Madison Square Garden concert on CBS and they cut it short.
What?
Because they said they even interrupted in the middle of Piano Man or something.
Oh my god.
Because
they didn't riot?
Because I forget what sports ball game was on, but it went long, so I guess to catch up, they interrupted that. So there must have been so much of a backlash. They just said, they're like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna re-air it. We're gonna re-air the whole thing in its entirety.
Yeah, CBS, I don't know what they was thinking, pissing off their old people like that.
Exactly. I was like, Billy
Joel. Old people got time to write letters to the FCC. You got to stop playing with them.
That's when they knew they meant business. They're like, no, we didn't get backlash on Twitter. We got actual paper letters. No.
Yeah. Old people got time.
We got landline phone calls. No.
Listen, that's the only thing about being the old people's network. Your audience got time today.
They got time and pettiness. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Old people are the pettiest. You just gotta love it.
Oh yeah.
It's where I get it from. My grandma.
Oh.
I really kind of this artwork was a little rough. But I do like this. I like the old school Joker design. I do.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, with the big long.
They even run past the hyenas in the zoo, which was really cool.
Oh yeah. But yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, Lucifer's like, oh yeah, I'll grant all your wishes. To get out of here. He's like, I'll even make you Batman's executioner and stuff.
And then that whole where he was like the Statue of Liberty thing with Wonder Woman. It's so wacky. It's so wacky.
So, I'm trying to
You're
remember.
certainly insane. I can't believe anything you say. Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You would think this is all a delusion.
I like that water gun doesn't look like water. It looks a little sticky and viscous, personally.
Joke's on you, kid.
I love how it is like, so here we are with more loose ends in a spaghetti factory hit by a tornado. For the answers to some of your questions and a few new ones, don't miss next issue. Oh, Dad, poor Dad. The Joker's hung you in the closet and he's laughing like mad. That was going to be the title. Yikes.
Yeah, there's something here because it's like, again, when we get that Justice League meeting and Hal's charging his ring on the battery, and then all of a sudden there's a green flash, but they don't explain what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something's going on.
Is there like any footnotes on the synopsis or anything?
No, I was. That's what I was looking for. Again, that's what I'm saying. Martin might have taken the answers to the grave with him because it's.
Or if he was even the person that was going to write the next issue, who knows? This book was kind of wishy-washy with the writers.
That's what I said. This issue is only collected in trade or here. Despite the story ending with several heroes on the brink of death, the opening of the comic specifies that it is not an imaginary story or an Elseworlds tale. This makes it explicit that the events are actually taking place and are not part of a delusion from the Joker. That's what it said. It ends on a cliffhanger, which is unlikely to ever be resolved due to series cancellation. From the appearances of Wonder Woman, Barry Allen, Green Arrow, and Black Canary in later Earth One stories, it is evident they somehow survived the Joker's attack. Yes.
And we never mention it again, literally.
Exactly. Well, again,
somebody like, remember that time the Joker had us in a bind?
Well, they really couldn't because the story wasn't even published until 2019. So it's like, do we know that the story's ever going to come out? So yeah, don't mention it.
Yeah. I just think now that it's out, I think somebody needs to resolve it. I think it needs to get on somebody's nerve where they need to come right in.
I know. I mean, I know they put it out in 2019, but again, this was written.
It could be a Justice League story, and they just kind of flash back to.
Mean, it was so many decades. I mean, imagine it's like Barry Allen died, quote unquote, died and was dead for 20 some years and came back. That's
still, it was, yeah.
Well, again, 76
comics, man.
76. I mean, we're coming up on the 50th anniversary of this in a few years here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a story, all right.
Oh, what about the part where Joker's immune to Wonder Woman's lasso because due to his insanity?
And no, that makes sense. Because, like George says, it's the truth if you believe it to be the truth.
Mm-hmm. So. And it says he has the due to his insanity and inability to differentiate the truth from falsehood. Well, actually, he's so delusional.
Exactly.
Oh, Lord. Oh, yes. I got to read this because you know how I love long titles. According to the closing panel, the following issue's story was to have been called, "Oh, Dad, Poor Dad, the Joker's hung you in the closet and he's laughing like mad."
Yeah.
I love it. It even says this somewhat lengthy title would possibly have been changed to something shorter and snappier if the series had not been canceled.
No, they let this title go, so I think they might have.
You imagine half the first splash page is just covered in a title.
We're
I
all
mean,
a little mad here. Yes,
I
yes,
mean, again,
yes.
it's some of these comics they couldn't have. But can you imagine if like one issue they opened up and like Joker's in the asylum, like writing the title on the wall and like poop or something?
I need that now. Next Joker book, if it doesn't open like that, I don't
And,
want it.
and
It can
again,
be a Black Label book. It's fine.
and again, maybe and maybe if we, they don't explicitly state what he's using to write on the wall, but just make it brown or something, something.
You
Or,
see a little toilet. Little toilet. Finally, we get a toilet in the DC universe.
oh,
Did someone say toilet? Did someone say jail cell? Well,
this must be. Oh my. This must be an Elseworlds because the regular DC universe has no indoor plumbing.
well, they don't need it. It's like that Family Guy universe when they're sliding through the multiverse. The poop just goes somewhere, just takes it out and pops it into another universe.
Or, I mean, we could also reveal that Joker's so full of toxic waste that he even poops green.
Oh, he pisses green too, like he drinks green beer all year round. I love it.
Oh
no,
my
he
God.
pisses purple. Poops green, pisses purple.
No. He pees green and stuff, then he bottles it. That's the April Fool's joke. It's like he's selling like, Joker Mountain Dew.
I spend too much money on tobacco and Mountain Dew.
Well, thank goodness I drink Mountain Dew Code Red and Livewire.
Nom nom nom.
Regular Mountain Dew is kind of gross, honestly. Not you, Baja Blast. Not you.
Can you imagine?
I need that at the Big Belly Burger. That's where they get it from. It's Joker's special IPA brew.
That'd have to be a Black Label. Right from the tap, kids.
Well, this was a pretty big DC week. Like, crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You had Batman, Superman, World's Finest 26, Batman, Off-World number 4, Catwoman 64, so close. You got Green Lantern War Journal number 8, Jay Garrick, The Flash number 6, my favorite book of the week, followed by my second favorite book of the week, John Constantine, Hellblazer, Dead in America number 4. That's super long and I need to rework that. Also super good, Nightwing was out this week.
Nightwing 300, legacy numbering 300, although... That's what Kristen and I said. We were surprised that they didn't do more for that, especially since it's like the 40th. What is it? Yeah, the 40th anniversary of him becoming Nightwing.
Yeah.
This year.
That's crazy. Did they put out a hardcover?
I don't think so. I mean, I know they did some variants, but I don't think we got like. But yeah, I mean, we got like.
There's a Funko Pop. Did you get it?
Oh, which Funko?
Isn't there I thought there was going to be a Funko Pop for his 40th.
There might be. I don't know if it's out yet or not. I keep thinking I need to track down like the McFarlane because I think there's at least 2 different Nightwing. It's like his like current costume maybe, and then there's like I think the Disco Wing one maybe for like the McFarlane Superpowers line. Although I'm afraid to stumble down that rabbit hole because once I start with one, I'll be like, I gotta get this one. Because I actually did have some of those when I was a kid. I wish I would have kept them.
Yeah. I love how everybody was asking, Nightwing's 40th anniversary this year, right? Why is DC not doing anything for it? Everybody's so confused.
I mean, he's a popular character, and you would think anything bat related, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's a green light."
Yeah, I found that kind of interesting.
But again, they did like a Robin special, like for the 80th anniversary, but that was like basically for all the Robins, kind of.
Yeah, because it's a mantle.
Yeah, and again, and this was Legacy 300. I'm surprised they didn't pump out like a bigger issue because this was still only $4.99.
They're losing it.
Right.
Getting out of touch with the fan base. That's not good. That's not good.
I know. Oh, but that Catwoman issue you mentioned, I love that cover.
So good.
I mean, that thing should be a
woman in space.
That thing should be a poster or something. I mean, that is.
Yeah. Wait, is Nine Lives gonna have 9 parts?
Oh, I wish. Oh, yeah.
Because usually they do the 6 or whatever, but I feel like it kind of calls for it to be 9.
That would end on 68.
Exactly, I know. So close.
Oh my god!
Everything can't be perfect.
Either here on Salty and Petty, or we're gonna have to do an episode on Catwoman 69.
You got it, bud.
Hey-oh. I mean, how often does a female-led book get to 69? How often does anyone's book get to 69 these days?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I thought Catwoman 64 was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, it's the whole space thing. And
she's in space now. I don't know how she got there. I don't know why, but I love it.
Well, she hijacked.
It's like so funny. It's like the most grounded character in the world. Usually I would bitch about it, but it's like Selena is like literally has cat energy. Cats get up to things, man.
And two, it's like, with now that she has all these extra lives, she's like, well, I can take a little more, get a little more risks and stuff. I think that's gonna be the whole point, where it's like,
yeah,
teacher, yeah, you can take some risks, but yeah, don't be going crazy.
Yeah, it's been fun. And like I said, I kind of like how they're trying to tie it back to like the mysticism of cats and the the lore of like actual cats and stuff, like without like being that movie. Yeah.
And Teeny Howard dug up the demolition team.
She's like, yeah, I'm a nerd too, bro. I'm a nerd too.
I'm like, I remember you from that one issue in the 80s you appeared when you fought Hal Jordan. I mean, that's...
Well, out in space, man, anything can happen. Yeah, I think that was a really good story, but like just I don't know, like yeah, the best Bat story, obviously World's Finest, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
But with Batman Off-World, like enough is enough for me. Sorry, Jason. Sorry, Doug. I can't.
So you read them all? Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I'm like, this could have been 4. This could have been 4. Yeah, we're really dragging this out, where he's like, I'm not done in space yet. I still, gonna fight this war. I'm just like, okay.
Somebody said they wonder if they're gonna give Jason the Bat book, and I'm like, no, I don't think so. He's still a little too green, personally.
And again, I want someone who's gonna bring Batman more street level. Although I don't know if that's ever gonna happen again.
I don't think we're ever gonna get street level Batman again. I think we do definitely need to get back to the roots. I need a little gritty neo noir. I'll settle for neon noir if I have to, but like I just need back to like mafias and the Court of Owls and intrigue and even politics, because he has money and he has sway. Like just something. And I need more Bruce Wayne. I'm sick of Batman at this point. I need actual Bruce Wayne.
So I think
that's what we need to do for a while.
We're ever gonna get Bruce Wayne back? Okay, again, how we said
I guess whenever Alfred gets back.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say that's the linchpin. We need Alfred back.
Yeah, he literally was the linchpin. You're absolutely right.
That's the point where he's like, Alfred's gonna be the one to be like, no, slow down. You don't need to be going into space, okay?
It's like, wait, the Justice League didn't call you just off in space on your own, bro? Like that's not you.
Okay, sir, you learned to punch that alien in the face. You can come home now.
It's like, don't you make the Green Lanterns ask permission to come into Gotham? So like maybe stay in your lane too. I don't know.
But this rich white man has no problem invading other people's territory.
Well. He is old money, my friend. First and foremost.
Batman is a colonizer.
I mean, with money comes a great responsibility. I mean,
you're
in the Pittsburgh area. You know all about the Carnegies.
Oh, yeah. He stole the land from the Space Indians.
Oh, no. But yeah. What else?
But yeah, I mean, I don't mean to harp on that Catwoman cover. But again, that they needed to make that a poster with that. Take out all the other text except keep that on there, where it's like, in space, no one can hear you steal.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll share screen. See if I can do it faster than today. Catwoman. Is that? Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah. Look at that, kids. That needs to be a poster. That art is beautiful.
I mean, yeah, like a solid week actually for DC for once.
Mm-hmm.
I even liked Wonder Woman this week, so.
Oh, I was gonna ask you. Yeah. Because I know you got the backup, but
Yeah. Oh, actually, I didn't read Titans, but I haven't been reading Titans.
Titan was okay. I mean, it's not bad, but it was kind of like a lot of setup for what's coming next here.
I don't really care for the Sovereign thing, but it is what it is.
All the Raven stuff and
yeah.
And then what? I don't know. I saw them mention it, but I didn't get the whole story. What's going on with the summer event this summer? Is that Absolute Power or something? I think it's Amanda Waller thing.
Yeah. I don't.
Because I know they said it's going to be, Superman, Batman. It's gonna. I think it's going to affect everybody, but Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman are going to be like pretty much dead center in it.
Well, like I said, we do the first thing they needed to do was fix the Trinity. I don't know if this is what they're trying, but
I don't know. But again, we're kind of getting there again, where it's like Superman's already doing an event at the House of Brainiac, and now all of a sudden we're going to jump to Absolute Power immediately after it. I mean,
yeah. So we'll learn more about it in Free Comic Book Day on the 4th of May. Then there's the prelude, Absolute Power Ground Zero. That's June 25th, and that has like 4 issues, and they should all be completed by like July 3rd. But it features the Trinity of Evil. So you got the Brainiac Queen, Failsafe, and Amanda Waller herself. And they're trying to eliminate all the metahumans in the DC universe. Is the gist of it, is what I got. So
I don't know. It seemed like they're going full evil with Amanda Waller, and I'm just like, no, Amanda Waller looks better when she's like, basically just,
Well, the fun thing about Ground
it's
Zero
great.
is that it has a story by Mark Waid. Also, Joshua Williamson has a story, and Nicole Maines has a story in that one.
Oh yeah.
So that should be good. Then you have Absolute Power Task Force, which is going to be bi-weekly. It's supposed to be the Mazo robot fighting all the DC superheroes.
Oh jeez.
I guess Amanda Waller probably programmed him to do that. And then we get Absolute Power Origins number 1 through 3, and that's supposed to be the definitive history of Task Force X revealed. Okay. And then there's a bunch of tie-ins for the DC Trinity, and they're within their own titles. So,
of course,
there's that.
I love how we get like a bunch of like 4-issue miniseries, like warm-ups to the main event.
They're trying something different. Like I said, if it's gonna fix the Trinity, good.
Yeah, again, I mean, sometimes that stuff works. Like actually when we
Because you can't even think about the Justice League until you fix the Trinity. And the
That's true.
Trinity has been fundamentally broken for at least 17 years.
So I wonder if that's the surprise ending, or it's like, yeah, we're going to get a Justice League at the end of this thing.
They're like, you know what? We definitely need the Justice League. We need to get our shit together.
Because, I mean, when you think about it, we haven't had a Justice League since Bendis.
You gonna play the drop? Or...
Bendis.
Well, yeah.
Just waiting for it, like, okay.
But yeah, I'm like, when was that? That was, oh my god, that was what?
But like, low key, Wonder Woman shouldn't be $5. I'm sorry, it should be $3.99. I'm just so over it. I'm so over it.
I know.
It's the main Trinity that they feel they can, but like,
yeah,
no tea, no shade. Like the story doesn't warrant it. Like, for me personally.
Do they think they can do that with Tom King?
I mean, I guess people like Tom King, so I guess they're willing to pay the premium. And
that's what I'm saying. Are they?
I will say that the whole lasso of lies and her falling under the influence is pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, what he's trying to do is pretty cool, but like, I'm not sure about the execution yet. I guess I'm gonna have to wait to see.
Yeah, I feel the same way about the story. I do like the art. The art is good.
Oh yes, shout out to Daniel Sampere.
Yeah.
And then I thought also, like, I think it's Beline Ortega might have done the covered this one. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But yeah, it's better than what Wonder Woman has been.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really even know who I would want to write Wonder Woman at this point. Um, but she's way overdue for like a very epic overhaul. Like
Oh yeah.
we haven't had an iconic Wonder Woman story in a while, and she's overdue for one.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So hopefully he can pull it out.
Do we need like a new War of the Gods or something or?
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, like people have been like really clamoring for Nubia more than Wonder Woman at this point. When I look online and stuff, they're like, "Oh, she had the more interesting arc in the last couple of years."
Mm-hmm. So. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They need to do something. Yeah.
But yeah, solid week. I just want to remind you guys to go pick up Jay Garrick Flash number 6. I think it is. Jeremy Adams has been doing a wonderful job.
Oh
and
yeah,
it's Jay and Judy, and they're battling Dr. Elemental, and they're trying to save their daughter. So, it's all about the Flash fam in this one, and it's really cool, and the art is super cute. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. Again, I mean that's a good addition to the DC mythos is his daughter. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so interesting about the art because it's so easy. It's really hard to balance that red, yellow, and orange of the Flash. Any Flash book without it becoming kind of like muddy. And they've really been doing a really great job with that. So shout out to the letterers and the colorists for like really making it punch and jump out.
Oh yeah, I mean I think that whole
that
team
has to be a nightmare. Like just red, orange, and yellow. My eyes would just hurt so bad all the time.
Yeah, again, I think that's when you really got to count on like your inker and stuff, and colors has to know what they're doing. Yeah.
But yeah, I really, really love this book. It's so good. It's like makes me sad, that like he's not the main Flash.
I know.
I mean, I love all the Flashes, but I think it's just something special about Jay and the fact that they're actually trying to go back and like add like some more mythos to him and give him a daughter and flesh out his relationship with Judy. I like it a lot, and his villains are so old timey fun too. I love the Golden Age because it's so corny. That's hilariously corny.
That's like back in the day when they made Bart the Flash. I was excited at first because I thought they were going to make like Jay like the only Flash for a while. I was like, oh yeah, let's do that, but no.
Yeah, I mean, it took a while for Impulse to grow on me, but I really, I didn't read the run like back like completely all at once, like as it was coming out. I stopped halfway through, and then I finally like went back and read it, and I saw how like everything built up to what it ended up being. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing against Bart. I like Bart, but I'm just like, I was waiting for Jay to get his own time to shine, since like 1940. So,
yeah. Well, like I said, they're also giving the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott, some time in the sun too. It's just been really fun for them to go back to the Golden Age characters and kind of fix what was broken a little bit and give it new life and let new readers discover them in a more modern take, I guess. And that's all you can really ask for. And like I said, like with Marvel going back to the 90s and kind of fleshing out some stories that, people have been clamoring for is really fun too. But I think like the Golden Age to go back and do that and like really like take a critical eye to it and not try to do too much.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to modernize it a little bit because they really haven't done much with their or change their origin except for like, oh no, they were in the 40s instead of Earth 2. That's they really changed.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I kind of miss the Earth 2 stuff, honestly. We should never shy away from that. I don't think Earth 2 has such a rich history. Some of the better stories, in my personal opinion, of the counterparts, like Helena, we can't do that here, obviously, but like I prefer that origin, and I prefer her with Dick Grayson on that Earth. I think that their dynamic is really cool because they both had that relationship, that informs them, and it's weird that they kind of ended up together, but like you can't think too hard about it, but their dynamic is really cool. So anyway, we can wrap up early if you want.
Yeah, that's fine. All right.
So we had one issue, so
I know. And we had one issue. We talked Joker P, and I think we did our job.
Got in a couple of dick jokes, yeah.
Right.
Did the Joker nugget drop?
Exactly. We bet and we hit Ray with a couple shots. Yeah, no, we're
we
good.
hit the bingo card pretty good. Oh, we didn't make a Seinfeld reference though, so.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I'll do it. All right. You know it's yeah. When Lou Cypher showed up for Joker, he should have been like, "Serenity now."
Hoochie mama!
Wait, so wasn't supposed to have sex on the desk? That's frowned upon here. All right. All right. So yes, next week you'll hear. Well, you're about to hear a whole bunch of Justin because next week you'll hear him and me covering Azrael 13 and 14, and then we're gonna start our Catwoman month next month. Oh, we're gonna start a whole bunch of cat stuff next month. Oh yeah, here on Ultimate Spider Cast, even on Marvel Tales. So
I mean, not as good as Miller Mayhem May, but nothing will ever be as good as Miller Mayhem May. That's where the greatest drop was born.
The greatest drop? Who said it? I did. All right. So yes, but after the Azrael episode, yes, we will start the Catwoman Meow May with Justin will join us for the first two as we cover Catwoman 1 through 4 from 1993. And then the next episode, three of us will cover Catwoman 15 through 18 from that same series. And then the week after that, Lilith and I will cover Catwoman When in Rome. And at the end of the month, Justin and I will cover Azrael 15 and 16. And then we get to Justin June, where, yes, we'll be doing a whole bunch of Killer Moth. So Justin will be here every week.
Justin June. It's a hoot and good time.
That's right. Because the fans demanded it. Justin the Owl June.
It's me, your old pal, the Owl.
I told him he needs to open his Lost Library of Legends that he does by himself with that.
It's me, your old pal, the Owl.
He should.
That, and it's like, what are we going to cover today?
Going back to the 90s here, bitch.
That's for Salty and Petty. That's how we should open Salty and Petty, actually.
Oh yeah, especially when we're coming to something 90s. Yeah. Let's take you back to the year 1994.
Going back to the 90s here, bitch.
All right.
Lion King was due out in summer.
All right. So yes, kids. So send us all your thoughts on those. Send us your thoughts on these Joker stuff, especially as issue 10. Email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics episodes, social media, merchandise. You can grab yourself all the new Capes and Lunatics merchandise with all the new logos. You can get the classic Capes and Lunatics if you want to look like an old man like Ray. And of course, you can always drop random money on us through the Cash App link.
Make it rain.
Or, sorry, kids. You could find, you can subscribe to our Patreon, where, again, if you thought this was nuts, this episode, you get us uncensored on Patreon. So, and again, in April, Lilith is going to put the SmackDown down on the WWE on The Rock. So, please subscribe to our Patreon. But you can find all of it at tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
All right. Lilith, plugs, Facebook.
Yes, friend your old internet granny on Facebook.
See her dog pictures. And subscribe now to her. Make friends with her on Facebook because there was that big announcement coming.
Yeah, you might be getting the TikTok link. You might be getting it.
Is that the announcement? We're getting
maybe
you're putting out a
we'll see.
TikTok. Oh,
we'll see.
Oh man, I still want Christmas videos or birthday.
Oh.
She holds up her haul kits. She's like, look at
that haul was too big and embarrassing.
Hey-oh. Two words that usually don't go together in Lilith Hellfire's life. Big and embarrassing.
Harry Osborn could never.
No, exactly. All right, and again, I feel like we really, we were hitting Ray this time. So yes, check out Ray Play. Check out Ray Plays games where Ray plays with himself for each
For
episode.
all to see on the internet.
Yes.
It's not even on OnlyFans.
All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Come back next time. Avril and then more Catwoman. All right, kids. That is the theory. What happened in this Joker? All right, kids. Remember, join us next time. Join us same bad time.
Same bad channel.
We
are the night. Batman Podcast.
Don't drink that Joker. God, dude.